NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 3 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what they were.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Levis, quick completion out wide. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
36 yards. 1st down, Washington.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Titans 7.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Striker, 3-3.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
3rd and 2. Here's Levis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The Titans still looking for that first win, 0-6 to start the year. And really, it's just sort of been one thing after another, Charles.
It certainly has, and they're one of those teams that while all teams talk about starting fast, that's like, topic one, this team never has. That's been an issue for them all season long, and because of that, they've never been able to catch up during games.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Levis on 3rd down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2nd and 11. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Now back to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
The 1st down pass.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
On the pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw again. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
26 yards. 1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Play action now. Levis. A shot downfield for Burks. And that's caught inside the 30. That's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Watch it. Six. Win back. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score there. It got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Down there, 50 Fury. Quick, yellow. Check, huh?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Black open. Black 2.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Levis from the gun. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Here's Levis. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Hey, red. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
This is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Still going. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So nothing doing there. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rock 80. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Levis to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Tennessee getting the first down of a big play of 18 yards.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Check, Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw, it's Levis. And his throw's going to be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Titans are right back in this football game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Levis back to throw. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Levis. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Levis. Complete. Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's 1st down. Levis, he'll look to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Cleveland Farrell in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Levis. And his throw here is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Levis to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Commanders 34.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So the pick 6, and now Levis right back to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Wide open receiver complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Levis. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Levis sets up to throw here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Commanders, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll be off to